Pain. You feel it. It cuts deep. It wears you down. Most people run from it. Most people let it consume them. But you are not most people. Because pain is not your enemy. Pain is your greatest weapon. Every struggle, every failure, every sleepless night, it's not here to break you. It's here to build you. It's a test, a brutal initiation into the ranks of the strong. And the question is, will you survive it, or will you let it destroy you? Let me tell you something. Nobody escapes pain. Not the billionaires, not the champions, not the warriors who stand at the top. They didn't get there by avoiding suffering. They got there by facing it, by embracing it. They understood something that most people never will. Pain is the price of greatness. You can't have strength without struggle. You can't have growth without adversity. You can't reach the top without crawling through the dirt. So the question isn't if you will suffer. The question is, what will you do when suffering comes? Will you break, or will you rise? Weak people complain about their pain. They whine. They look for sympathy. They beg for an easier path. But the strong get up. They push forward. They take every ounce of pain and turn it into fuel. While the weak make excuses, the strong make progress. While the weak wait for motivation, the strong take action. Pain is an opportunity, but only if you're willing to own it. The next time life hits you, the next time you feel like you can't go on, remind yourself, this is the moment that defines you. Not when things are easy, not when everything is going right, but when everything is against you. That's where warriors are made. Think about the greatest minds, the strongest warriors, the most legendary figures in history. They all have one thing in common. They suffered. But they didn't let their suffering destroy them. They turned it into power. They were betrayed. They were knocked down. They were doubted, laughed at, told they would never make it. But instead of running, they leaned into the pain. They welcomed it, because they knew the more pain they endured, the stronger they became. You can do the same. Every failure, every loss, every rejection, it's fuel. It's sharpening your mind. It's hardening your soul. It's making you unbreakable, but only if you let it. Only if you stop seeing pain as something to avoid and start seeing it as something to conquer. There will be days when you want to quit, when your body screams for rest, when your mind tells you it's too much. But listen to me. That's the moment you push harder. That's the moment you keep going. Because every time you endure, every time you refuse to break, you get stronger. Success is not built in comfort. Success is built in the hours when no one is watching, when you're grinding alone, when you're suffering in silence. So, when you feel pain, smile. Because that means you're growing. That means you're getting closer. That means you're becoming the beast you were meant to be. Right now, you have a choice. You can let pain consume you. You can let struggle break you. You can live your life as a victim. Or you can rise. You can own your pain. You can wear your scars like armor and turn your suffering into strength. Because in the end, there are two types of people in this world. Those who let pain destroy them, and those who let pain transform them. Which one are you? You were not born to be weak. You were not meant to be average. Everything you need is already inside you. But you have to unleash it. You have to embrace the struggle. You have to walk through the fire and own it. Because one day, the pain will fade. The struggle will end. But the beast you become because of it, that will last forever. So, get up, fight back, and never let the darkness break you. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your hustle. No excuses, no surrender, just hustle.